pretty decent. I'm liking this camera. Right. Yankee X-ray 09 is just here. This is a first response ambulance. Probably the better end of the spectrum from the first response ambulances available, because this was originally owned by Lex Autolease, which, if you do a little bit of research or take my word for it, maintain their vans better than any other ambulance service or leasing company. They are virtually the best leasing company around, so I take my hat off to them, because every vehicle I've had off them over the years has always had really comprehensive service history. Anything that needs change has been changed, and all that sort of stuff. This one has just come back in stock. I'd sold it to a company, quite a famous company actually. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to name drop them, but they've ended up bringing it back because they wanted to go for a bigger ambulance, one of the Fiats. They're doing mobile bars. I've just dropped my Red Bull. Hopefully it's frozen so it won't go anywhere. Right. This one's very well kissed out. But let me just jump to the chase. So we've had it back, and therefore it's ready to go. It's had its MOT, but we've ensured the servicing's up to date. Everything's working on it. We've replaced the leisure battery. We've put a nice double seat in the front. We've replaced the rear ramp because that was damaged. Trying to think. We've got everything working on it. It should be. It drives really, really well. If you go on the MOT history check, you'll see that it's had very few advisories, and we've tested it as well, and it's in a very good state. Bodywork wise, I've definitely had better. I've definitely had worse at the same time. Just down there, a little bit of a ding on the bottom of the sill. Slight bit of damage here. The decals have already been removed, which in my opinion is the hardest job. So it just wants a good machine polish. Awesome NATO paint. Put that air suspension back up now. You can see that raising up. That's nice and fully functional. And what I'll do is I'll set the camera up for a wee bit of fun. Set the camera up, just have a quick look. Is that going to work? It's not going to work. Do that. Pin my ride. Right. We've got the side step, we've got the default night heater. Oh, I almost forgot. We've changed it from the conventional spinny controller, which always breaks and you can't control the temperature, timing, any of that. And we put one of these nice new 801s in. So, nice benefit. In my opinion, by the way, I'm speaking from a perspective whereby someone's going to be converting this into a camper van. My perspective, from my opinion, pardon me, this just isn't a nice colour, but it does have the aluminium frame, which is important to me because I do like those a lot, and very, very easy to modify. Up here, when you're in Europe or when you're in, of course, Britain and it's bloody hot, you've got an air conditioning system made by Eberspacher, and that is controlled. Right, that noise there is because the doors are open and the steps out, so get that shut. I'll leave you on the wall for a sec. Right, buzzing over. Yeah, so the little control switch for the air conditioning is just up there. I'll turn all the emergency lights off, which of course will have to be removed unless negotiated otherwise. There you go, there's your aircon, so that's going to feed into the back and into the front. It's got a nice radio. It's not like a lot of ambulances where the whole dash has been ripped apart. This one's in nice condition. That might be a consequence of us putting a few bits and bobs back in here, to be fair. We do spend a lot of time on these ambulances getting them nice, because of course the people that dispose of them from the masses decommission them in such a way whereby they're almost unuseful, and it's a bloody shame. Just think about the environment a little bit more. We've got a battery isolator here, that's going to kill everything in the back. Just turn the engine on the side. Turn those lights off there, you can get that 90s running. So you've got your inverter there. Pretty good nick this is. So yeah, starts up without hesitation. I believe there's only one key as well. I do apologise on that front. You're looking at about £100 for a replacement key. I think when this video is over, I'm going to sit in the back for about 5 minutes and warm up, because it genuinely is -4. Oh, let's go back on some more bodywork before we finish this video actually. So those fins on the top can be removed. It does leave a few scruff marks though, so you're probably talking £150 to get that painted and get it sorted out. In my opinion, it's quite stylish, but then again, that's just my opinion. You've got a little bit of damage here. Very, very noticeable with this colour actually. And you've got damage to this sill here, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I hope I've covered all bases on here. Get my appraisal sheet, wherever it is. So in the back, it is in the back. This door's still frozen. Right. So it's had a new auxiliary and chassis battery, 163,000 miles, which isn't a great deal. 1500 watt inverter, and there's your tyre conditions, and there's my AirPod. But yeah, I've got a lot of confidence in this vehicle because we've already appraised it. It's pretty much ready for you straight away, so if you want it. There's no VAT on this van as well, which is going to make a lot of people happy. So, all in all, I'll see you next time.